Man, I don't know what be going on with your phone situation, bro.
Man,
I don't know what you be having going on with your celly, bro.
Man, now that we on here, I need T-Mobile to do better for me, man. Like, they don't be coming through for me. You know, I was a Sprint guy for a long time. That merged with T-Mobile. It's been tough for me.
We was over here, man. Between me and Deke in the chat, we was like, bro, I don't know what's going on with TG, bro. I was like, man. He was talking, we could hear him. Then his phone disappeared. We like, yo, did his phone die? Did he get what was happening here, bro? Man, you talking about call back? We call him like it's going to voicemail, guys.
That's crazy. Yeah, because I called you back. I'm getting there. You reach modes. You know how it goes.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. We figured it was because you trying to call up Frank Reich and them boys down in Carolina to try to get Anthony Richardson drafted. Was that what was going on, man? Because I know how you feel about Anthony Richardson.
You know how
was that what was going on, man?
They're drinking the same Kool-Aid I'm drinking. I know y'all seeing what I'm seeing. So this is my vision, and I've been saying this is my vision. I see them taking him. He wears number 2, and just imagine when they call him out of the smoke and he reopens the Superman curtain.
Because he do that. Yeah.
Can you imagine the ticket sale in Carolina? Can you only imagine? They gotta pick that. The ticket sales like the rebirth. The second Cam, I can just see the memes.
That's how they go frame it, man.
They gonna call him the second Cam. Superman returns. You know, come on, come on. I just don't see how you don't take it. I know they traded all those picks. They gave away the whole farm.
But it ain't for CJ. You don't think it's for CJ?
I think it's for Superman. I just think it has to be.
Part of me thinks Frank Reich just wants something safe.
I've done my homework in the last episode. He only played in like 13, 14 games. So I got a lot of questions.
You said who only played in 13, 14 games?
He didn't play in that many games. Do your homework on him. He wasn't that active. Do your homework on him.
And that's what. So you're saying you want to take the chance on him, and he only played that many games?
They picked Mitch before. Come on.
Mitch did better in college than Richardson.
I was about to say, yeah. Mitch was hot.
Mitch didn't run a 4.3 at 6'5", 245 either, though. I'm
with you that Mitch was overdrafted to begin with, but
you keep Deke,
say that part. Hold on, Deke. Say what you just said about Mitch in the draft.
I feel like Mitch was overdrafted.
Oh man, see, so I just think
Mitch wasn't 6'5", 245 running a 4.3 with a laser with an arm.
It can't be a laser. It's a cannon arm. He ain't got the laser accuracy. He has the cannon arm. It's a cannon. It's definitely true.
I think Lamar's accuracy's gotten night and day since he stepped in the league.
It definitely has, without a doubt. But we know Lamar loves it, though, right?
That's what we need to find out. If he loves football, it's over. He loves football. I've heard all I needed to hear. If he's the first pick on this draft, I'm coming on this show with a whole parade and everything. If he goes first, I need my whole, I told you so. I need it.
Hey, just know.
You will get that.
I'm about to say, for in fact, we give you credit. Anytime I come on this show and you've been texting and giving me info, I credit you. I'm like, yo, TG were the first one to put me on this. TG be up here breaking stories like he Adam Schefter. I tell you, I'm like, yo.
I've been blowing you up these last couple days.
TG ahead of the game.
You going to tweet these
I don't know who the plug is. I don't know who your source is, but you plugged in, bro. Yeah.
I knew about a trade that was going down before anybody. I told you about it.
It's certain things, bro. It's certain things he texts me. I'm like, how do you know that? That is too accurate and it's not like the easy stuff either. I'm like, bro, that's so obscure. Why would you know this particular player is moving here? Like, how do you know that?
TG's our new Schefter, I think.
No, I'm telling you, I be feeling like that.
That's their pull.
I'm like, yo, how do you be on it like this, bro? Yeah.
Bro, I called that Colorado, beyond the Colorado like a week before it happened.
Okay.
I told everybody.
Like I said, I don't know who TG's plug is, but he's for certain plugged in. I can confirm that 100% he's plugged in. I don't know who he's playing. This ain't new to him. Yeah, he do this.
Good.
So AR-15 gonna be down there in Carolina though.
AR-15, is that what we're calling him?
I don't know. It just seemed pretty cool.
We're calling him AR-2 because he's gonna put that 2 on.
That's more family friendly. It's definitely more family friendly.
Superman.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the ticket sales when he comes out and opens the cape?
They hit the little dude. He come through.
They got to bring a return song on, like Return of the Mac, or they just need something.
The bid paid back. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit him with something like that, man. Yeah, let him know. Like, oh, that's him. He back now. He back. He here.
I think Carolina has to do that. They gave up a lot up for that pick. A lot.
They did. Well, and that was, and when I saw that move, that also was kind of like, you're not doing that for a D lineman. So the whole Jalen Carter element, I was like, yeah, I don't think you're going one anymore unless Carolina moves, which we have seen them hinting towards as well, though, right? That they could potentially move out of that spot.
Yeah.
But you still feel like it's going to be Anthony Richardson, though.
I think it's AR.
All right. It's AR. Okay. Well, now we got to spin the block and talk a little black and go. Because free agency is going crazy. And we got a ton. It's insane right now. It's truly insane.
Going crazy.
But we got to talk, man. Pat P.
Great move.
All right, you started out with great move. All right, elaborate on this. This is great. Elaborate your feelings on said move then, man.
That's your corner. That's your Joe Hayden. That's Joe Hayden.
Okay.
Like, it's a pure corner who can come do a bunch of things. You can do different things schematically with it. You trust it 1,000,000%. Still all pro caliber player.
You know that.
You know, you can roll coverages away from him. Let him just take somebody man to man by himself.
Naked. Sit him over there. That's him.
I think his maturity in terms of the locker room is going to be amazing. You know, I think he'll help Minka out even more in terms of maturity, getting ready. Not to do this, but I think he has a podcast with a former Steeler on it.
This is true. This is also true. This is also true.
It was a genius move.
You right, because he would be Mac. You right.
Yeah, you can see the business perspective.
Oh, he just got a boost. That's love. Shout out. Now, that's very savvy by him. Good call.
Yeah,
great call.
He knew what he was doing.
Great call. That is, yes.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So now he has the whole, because Cardinal Nation is a huge nation.
Oh, yeah, and they rock with him. They rock with him heavy. Yeah.
Then he slid. He got that Minnesota.
Gotta have some perk. Everybody love a little perk. Come on.
Now he's slid over here to this AFC. He's going to get Pittsburgh. That's almost like, to me, I say it's Pittsburgh and Dallas in terms of one
fan bases. Yeah.
He's completed the. All right.
That's the Holy Trinity. All he needs is a Green Bay or a San Fran. That's all he's missing.
Come on.
Okay.
Don't let him mess around and go to a Dallas. He's
hey.
can't tell him nothing.
Facts.
They have $2 million, $3 million viewers.
Facts. I like the move. No, that's very, very savvy. I didn't even think of the business element of it. No, very, very savvy right there, man.
And I think Pat P is the type, like, I think him and Coach Tomlin will do extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just think it works. Coach T loves that LSU, SEC. You know,
any SEC he gonna clamor over. You know how that is, man. If WVU and JMU win the SEC, we would have went a lot higher than Coach T. You know that. We ain't playing SEC.
I think he's the old Jalen. Like you don't get Jalen, but you get
you got what Jalen was though. Yeah, the first Jalen.
You got the old version of Jalen.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
I thought that Cam Sutton was a big loss though.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Peterson at his deal versus Sutton at his deal. What do you think for the Steelers?
He's cheaper, though. Is he not?
Yeah, no, Peterson
was 2 for 14.
Yeah.
Cam Sutton was 3 for 33. Do we? Yeah. 3 for 30. Right? No, that's it, right? Yeah.
11 a year.
Yeah, 11 a year. 3 for because him and Juju got the same deal essentially. Yeah.
So they probably tried to make it work. The numbers was a little too much for them. So they're like, go ahead and walk. We'll go ahead and grab this.
Is that a smart move to you though?
I think you're getting the same flavor. It's just a little bit older. I think Cam was a dog. I was a Cam guy.
No, Cam Sutton, he with it, bro. Absolutely. Complete, versatile.
I think Cam had bought into the scheme and the system. I think Cam's been a Steeler for a long time, that he was a true Steeler.
Yeah.
So I think it's always tough to lose purebred Steelers, if that makes sense.
No, it
Like
does, man.
I think you build your team. I'm big on you build your team from within.
Yeah.
From the draft, from the rookie class, you just build the culture. So, like, to me, I would rather have a Cam Sutton that's a true Steeler. He's gonna play as hard as he can for the culture than, per se a Pat P. But I think a Pat P is a really, really all-pro type player.
Yeah.
So I don't think super lost. I just think you lose that love, that passion.
Yeah.
That.
Where you bleed this black and gold is bigger than the check is bigger than everything else. Yeah.
When Renegade comes on, you get
it matters. Yeah.
Shivers.
Yeah. You get that chill. Yeah.
Different when you're born of it.
Yeah. Facts.
So
facts.
That's my only thing.
Okay.
But I'm sure Ryan Clark gave him the lowdown on what's going down.
No, facts. I'm with that. Now, we also had a guy from your old hood, not your main hood, the hood when you left here, you went to that Washington spot. We got one of your Washington partners coming up over here, man. Cole Holcomb. How you feeling about that signing, man?
That's the linebacker.
Yeah. And he rocking the 5'5". I don't know if he gonna pull the 5'5" here.
It's open.
It's definitely open though. The 5'5" is certainly open.
He went to North Carolina, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember right. I remember him coming out. I thought he was a good player. I think he basically replaces what just left the building.
Yep.
I think to the T, he's just that role player. He's that guy that you can come in, you can trust it. It's going to be where it's supposed to be. I think he plays hard. How much did he get?
We don't know yet.
Yeah, we just know it's a 3-year deal. We haven't seen the money. And they said he's pending a physical because he had a foot injury that he had to have surgery on last year. So he played 7 games, but then from there was on IR the rest of the year.
He's quietly a guy that you just want to keep it healthy.
Mm-hmm.
If he stays healthy, I'm interested to see how he does.
Yeah.
Because
he's 100+ tackler, man, multiple years and stuff like that, man.
Gets to the ball. He plays hard. I don't think he's a starter day one. I don't think he comes into that role. I think he's still trying to fill it. You know who I love, though. But
he's just competition for Mark.
I think he's a competition, but I think Mark has the edge, especially being in-house.
What's this deal gonna be though? Because we trying to talk the money. We like, yo, if they paying him $7 a year, that ain't no competition. If they paying him $6, that number got to be below 5 to be competing with Mark Robinson. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mean to be like this, but I feel like we've watched this movie a couple times.
We have. We definitely have. That's why I'm hoping this one's cheaper though.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with anything else. But
yeah.
I think we've seen that part of the movie. I think he'll play hard though for sure.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad pickup. They needed a linebacker.
No,
they're still out of the SEC around round 5.
Could even be earlier. Like we're talking about like Trenton Simpson out of Clemson or like Jack Campbell early, Drew Sanders.
Yeah.
I don't think this stops them from drafting a guy early. Just another guy to shore up the room at least.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think this is a super deep linebacker draft either, though.
So what you thinking then? With this move, would you still tap in with the draft, or would you go out here and still try to get something in free agency if you're not as, high on the depth with this group?
I mean, I just don't know what.
Because the names is going off, man. We running out of names right now, man.
There's still a lot of names out there.
It is, but let's talk about it. Levante, he went back to Tampa. TJ, he went to Chicago. Tremaine went to Chicago. Kendricks, Eric Kendricks, he went to the Chargers out in LA.
I've seen that.
Yeah, we going down this list. You still got Deion Jones. I think he's still available. We talked about Quan. He's still out there.
I'm waiting to see what happens with Jerome Baker. They just signed 2 linebackers yesterday. I stand on that. They signed David Long out of West Virginia, who is a dog, by the way.
We know. We know because we was looking at David too. And I know you like David. I know it's your guy.
David's a dog.
I know.
David's a dog. David's a dog. I would have liked to see David as a Steeler. David's a dog.
Yeah.
He scares me a little bit. He has a little bit of Devin Bush in him in terms of size and whatnot. But
see, you can't say that around here right now. You know that. You said Devin Bush. Everybody, I went up like, whoa. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm be honest with you. I watch a lot of tape. Devin Bush was a dog in college.
No, yeah, that's not the issue.
Bush was
That's why he went 10th overall. When the Devin that was stumping out the logo, that's the Devin that we all love that one. It was when he transitioned with the that's when he changed.
I really think I stand on it. I'm excited to see what happens to him. I would love to see him
in
get
a 4. Yes, in a 4-3. I love it. Yep.
4-3. One back, one gap.
Mm-hmm.
Get down.
Don't overthink it. Just play. Yep.
Yeah, I think that 3-4 is tough. Like you gotta find your holes. You gotta kind of feel flows of the line.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta know when to fall back. You gotta know when to hat in hands and stay in there. It's a little bit,
It's way more complex, man. Absolutely.
It's a monster in there. Like it's not sweet.
Nah.
It's a reason teams run a 4-man front for the most part. Like
facts. It's a lot easier to play behind that than it is that 3-4, man.
Way simple.
Way easier, man.
4-man. Get a 4-man to eat. How about the grave digger getting all that money to San Fran?
Bruh. And we was over here talking about could he potentially come back to Pittsburgh?
No.
Not for that type of money. Nah. That ain't how that work.
They'd had to let a lot go to get that.
Did they overpay is the question.
Yeah, at this point.
He had about 8 sacks from the middle. 8-9 sacks from the nose.
No, he had 10. He was double digits because it was him. I thought he had double. Yeah.
I don't think you overpay 10 sacks from the nose.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
You feel that?
Okay.
I don't think. I seen Jordan Phillips go get paid from 8 sacks from the nose. So 10 sacks from the nose sound like you need.
Jordan's a lot bigger of an individual though too. But Wob nice though. Don't get it twisted. Wob nice.
I'll take Hargrave over Jordan.
Any day of the week. I'm with you. Yeah.
Hargrave's a dog.
Yeah.
I think you link him with Kinlaw out there, with Bosa out there.
Nah, that's gonna be nasty. Yeah.
Scary. Fred Warner should have another 100-some tackles.
Yeah.
Should be pretty free. They still got Greenlaw. That's gonna be a nice little defense.
Nah. For Wob, he went to a great situation for himself, man. Still on a contender, still feeling good, man. But now we talked about obviously with Cole Holcomb coming in. We didn't all the way get into the Robert Spillane leaving element. Did you have any thoughts on that though?
I thought he was a very good Steeler, man. I thought he held it down. I think he's kind of like a Tyler. He got his money. Yeah, he got a nice.
Shout out to Dirty Red, man. Shout out to Red.
Dirty Red got paid again.
He did. Stand in that blue and red, man. I love it for him.
Keep on keeping on.
Anytime I see him stay where he's at right now, man, it always touches my heart in a special place, man.
Yeah, you love that.
Yeah, it just makes me smile. Big smiles.
They ain't up there doing nothing.
They restructuring. Chill out. They got him an all-pro returner / receiver. That's what they done. Yeah.
They ain't up there doing
Come
nothing.
on, man. Hey. They already got what they need. Chill out. Don't you start no stuff today, all right? Don't start no stuff.
They was supposed to get a Saquon head.
Hey, we ain't tripping on none of that, man. We got options up there. All right, there's options up there. Just chill out. Chill out. Yeah.
See that.
It's all good because I ain't gonna do it yet. I'm gonna wait. But we good. They good. Everybody's good.
They need playoff Lenny. That's what they need to do.
Nah, man. Come on, playoff Lenny. Playoff Lenny nice though.
I like playoff Lenny to come to Pittsburgh. Am I wrong for that? I know we had that talk.
Yeah.
But I feel like that
RB room's fine.
Fight, I think that heavyweight fight could be all right.
You want him as competition. You ain't slick. He want him to compete with Najee.
I think he wants Fournette to come in and then to trade Najee to get a high pick.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because he wanted to compete
Whereas
with him.
Fournette has no trade value right now.
Compete with him and show me that you can beat him how to do what he's doing right now so I can move on from him. That's what TG trying to do. But can I get you on a 1 year? Can I get you on a 1 year, Lenny? That's what he's also trying to do as well.
I'd give Lenny a 1 year if I was picked.
I'm picking up what he's putting down.
Yeah, I'd bring it in.
No.
And I'd be real heavy. A heavy package. Real heavy.
Jeez.
I run it. I get me 31s, 4th and 1s. That wouldn't be a problem.
No,
you remember that was the problem?
Facts.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem no more. So that's dead. We're going to get a yard.
Okay. Now, we did have some more housekeeping, man. Larry Ogunjobi, man, the big boy holding it down on the D line. Re-signed. I believe his was, 3 for $28.75 million with $21.75 million. Why does the weird 7.5, give me some simple numbers here.
Don't question Omar.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not going to question him, but I'm like, why is it 7.5? Like, bro, really? So the 21.75 guaranteed in the first 2 years. But What was your thoughts on the Larry deal, man? 3 years, like we said, 28.75 M's.
That's a good deal. That's all right. That's a good deal. That's all right. I don't know. I think that's you got to bring him back. I think he played pretty last year. He earned his money. I don't think that position's solidified enough to even question whether to bring.
Okay.
So I think it's just such a position of need that you got to do what you got to do.
Okay. Yeah, and I do kind of agree in terms of the not all the way feeling confident in that group to not feel like you got the option to pay Larry or not pay Larry, so to speak. Because Cam, yes, we feel good about who he is, but at the same time, we're not strangers to just age and father time. Right. We also know that his play did slow at a portion last season, but we know he picked it up towards the end. You got DeMarvin Leal, who was the rookie last year. I'm trying to think. He missed, how much time did he miss last year when he was on IR?
Probably like 6 or 7 games.
7 games, yeah. So you still are looking at his development almost as if it's incomplete because you have a chunk of time missing with him. So now I can see that with Larry, man. I can see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fair market value. Like we were talking about a hometown discount being like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Gets 9 and some change, solidifies that D-line. And the thing to consider is like we were the worst rush defense in the league in 2021.
Yeah.
I don't think it's coincidence us having Larry Ogunjobi was better. Now, I think we did get better linebacker play, bringing in a Miles Jack, Flores on the coaching staff. But that's a significant jump right there.
Yeah.
And Ogunjobi was the signee that kind of gave us some stabilization on that D-line.
Mm-hmm. I think you had to sign it back. Like, it wasn't really a choice. I think you had to bring it back. Go ahead and lock it in. He helps. He's physical. You got to bring that on here.
Now, go ahead.
Not to be like this, but I'm into the beefs. You know, I'm a rivalry beef type person. So coming from certain places, like it's just kind of always like it's still beef. You know, like and that might be wrong. Like, but you get it.
I get what you say. I picked up what you put down without a doubt.
Yeah, like I think it's dope. Like I think in terms of the position, I think he was the best at the moment. Also, I think he's in-house. So I think you bring that back. But, you know, just dealer perspective, it's still beef.
Yeah.
I remember.
We know what you wore. We know where you came from. Yeah.
I remember when the helmet was getting swung where you was around.
Yo.
Like, you know?
I always say, hey, just know. I ain't forget that. I
ain't forget that.
TG say, yo, I'm from where they beef at, okay? Be more finest. I don't know if y'all know that. That boy funny,
I remember that. You don't remember that?
Hey, yeah.
Crazy out there.
Shout out to TG. Now, this guy did not sign with us, but we obviously had him on our radar, and he did go and get a bag himself. Tremaine Edmonds. Obviously, we talked about that potentially coming here. We saw what that signed for, 4 for $72, 50 guaranteed, most money for inside linebacker in NFL history. Thoughts on that, and do we regret not making that move?
No, salute to him though. Salute to him. Congrats on that. I don't think you go. You know, I love linebacker. I'm a linebacker.
Yeah.
I don't think I just don't believe in blowing your bag on the linebacker.
Now, why not? Talk about it.
I love it. I think of linebackers extremely valuable.
But to say make us linebackers irrelevant, man. Tell me why linebackers shouldn't get paid, TG. Let me hear you. You know we sabotage 7? This sabotage linebacker right here. Let me hear you sabotage linebacker market. Let me hear it, man.
It's a defensive running back to me. Like, I love the position. I value it because you need it. It's your captain. Yeah. But I'm just not going to pay it my whole world when we're in the world of 7-on-7. We're in the world of we're going to throw the ball. We're in the world of we're coming out and empty on first and second down. You know, like 3 detached, your Mike got to walk out there and cover my 3, which might be speed. Yeah. You know?
That changes everything.
Changes everything. So, you know,
that's how you have Law Dog checking Julian Edelman and just say, hey, man, hold on. We just need you to make it up out of there. That's that type of stuff. Yeah.
But I still got to run traps over it. Run things. So it's like, I value it. I'm just not huge on giving it. I'm glad he got paid. I love it. Served it. He set the market. It was time for him to be up. that's where the market was at. He got everything he deserved. Salute. I think as the Steelers, I don't think that was the position of need to pay all that money for it.
Okay.
So I think that's a spot, like, if you needed one piece and it was like him, I think you get that. I just don't think he was. I mean, is he super that much better than Bobby?
That's what we trying to figure out. Like, what's the difference between this deal and the Roquan Smith deal that they didn't want to pay a year ago?
That they didn't want to pay.
Yeah.
Like, I think you kept your in-house. I think it was a lot of upsetness with Roquan to let that fall. But they just gave him Roquan's money, or they just gave him. You get where I'm going.
Yeah.
They just, I'm just not paying the Mike all that money.
Yeah, I'm with you. We were saying the same thing. Like, maybe it's different for a cornerback, like CB1, if it was Ramsey coming in here or something. But, middle linebacker at this point, especially, like you guys said, Tremaine Edmonds, who, all right, is he teetering around top 10-ish, top 15 inside linebackers? That's a lot.
I think Chicago is who Jacksonville was last year. Like, we're throwing bags out there.
Yikes. Like, you say this the Christian Kirk seat? That what they paid him, man? Dang, God.
Somebody had to get it. Like, he was going to get what I wouldn't have went up there that high. I think T.J. Edwards struck out very nice.
He did.
I think he got a real good deal for her.
He caught them when they was in the spinning mood. They was feeling good, and he was like, "Hey, can I get one too?" He was like, "Come on, you get one too, then, man. You asked, right?" That's what he hit him with.
I tell you something, take it up. I'm a Kazir White guy.
Ooh.
I like Kazir White.
Okay.
I think Kazir White went to Arizona and got 2 for 11.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing crazy. That's a good deal. I was a Kazir White guy. I thought Kazir White played amazing. Yep. I love T.J. Edwards' story. I think he comes from a good story, how he came up, how he made it happen. But I don't feel like he's that much more money better than Kazir White.
But with all of those guys that we're talking about, knowing their monies, do you take them over Cole Holcomb? Or would you have preferred them over Cole?
I would have took both of them over Cole.
Okay.
That's me, though.
Fair enough.
But I'm a.
Well, you like your style.
I'm a big safety.
Yeah.
You
want him to move. I like him to hit. I want that thump. I want you put your forehead on his forehead and see who blinks first.
So Cole's gonna give you more of a Vince type feel. He's gonna be down. He's gonna blitz a little bit more.
Yep.
He's not super gonna be back in the coverage more, but he's gonna be able to.
It works for us in the AFC North, though.
Oh yeah, for that in that element, yeah.
Is that the AFC North style now? I mean,
it depends on if Lamar's coming back.
You're right. What is Lamar?
But I feel like Cleveland's still gonna run, even with
Lamar
Watson.
gives you offense to me, though. Yeah, they're gonna run the ball. They got a running back. They got a couple running backs, but I just think that still represents spread ball. I know Cincinnati represents spread ball. There's no way we doubt that.
Okay, what we think about Cleveland?
I think Cleveland represents spread ball. You just paid all that money on a quarterback. You don't think we're going to throw the ball?
To me, yes. But Nick Chubb, yeah. But I'm like, you got Chubb. Chubb, man, we know what Chubb is.
Man, we gave that man $230 million. Sure, we can say we reconstructed, but we gave him $230 million. What you going to do?
You made your bed. You got to land it. You know that.
I'm throwing it. He gonna have him 30 throws a game with me.
But it's Nick Chubb, man. We've been living on the Nick Chubb tree.
But I gave him $230 million. No, that tree. We're gonna throw the ball. I'll throw it to you.
I'll just throw it to you.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I gave him $230 million. He's gonna throw the ball. I'm not giving that to hand it off. I'm not doing that. Not 230. I didn't reset the whole market for that.
Fully guaranteed, yeah.
Fully guaranteed. The market was at 185. They went to 230. No, we're throwing the ball. We're gonna throw the ball. I'll throw you a screen.
Well, speaking of that market, then.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
You got the offer details, Deke?
It was 3 years, 133, fully guaranteed.
That's not enough.
So you say it's not enough. What do you feel about that, Deke? How you feel on that one?
3 for 133. What's that? It's like mid 40. It's in the Josh Allen range.
But fully guaranteed, though.
Fully guaranteed.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough.
It's tough. I mean, it's not a bad deal, actually, because I was listening to some guys on ESPN and stuff saying, like, honestly, if you're Lamar, you got 3 years, this fully guaranteed, you're in that mid-40s range. Then you have a chance to hit the open market, like put a no franchise tag clause or something in the deal. You can hit the open market again in 3 years, and you're still in your prime.
Okay, so that's why you say you like.
I feel like based off the market and how Kyler Murray and Deshaun Watson got paid, he has the case to get more fully guaranteed, for sure.
Take 130. You still owe me another 100.
But he's saying you're going to get a chance to get back on that open market after 3 years to double dip potentially.
Happen in 3 years. I'm not talking to you about 3 years from now. I want to know what's going to happen today.
Yeah.
And yes, 133 is life changing. I get that. I'm with everybody that's going to say that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. But it's the principle.
And it's not just the principle. I think also it's a lot of money to regular people. But we're talking about that market.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of money in that market.
The way I'm explaining it, when people say it, I'm like, you bought a house, right? You have your house, and you're trying to sell your house back, and they're trying to buy it at $100,000, and it's worth $233,000.
You're not going to be talking about I'm going to take for 133. Like, nah.
I'm going to just take this and go buy another one. Like, nah, bro. I need all mine.
Right. Facts.
I'm not giving you no discount, and you're treating me like this. I'm definitely not giving you no discount.
Got everybody talking about my house on this block. Talking about, man, that house ain't worth $233, man. Just pay 130 for that thing, man. Take the 130 or leave it. Don't be greedy.
Yeah. Y'all talking about he ain't got an agent. Like, moms don't hold it down. Like, now you come to the household.
Right.
Like,
now you trying to blast. Now you trying to throw dirt on my name, man. Don't you do that. Yeah.
No. Now I'm definitely not coming in there unless you give me 210.
Okay.
It was 200 a week ago. Now it's 210.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he has the case for more fully guaranteed. It's just like, what does that involve? Is that have the Ravens throw on a couple extra years then?
Because you're not going to do 200 for 3 years.
Did you see that thing where it said he got a 200 fully guaranteed incentive based if he was there in 2026?
Bro, you said no. You said incentive based. That's no different than the L bill. Hey, it's a rolling guarantee, bro. That ain't guaranteed. We know what that means. That means up until it's not convenient, then they gonna move on. We know exactly what that means. Yeah,
I'm not doing it. Like, and Lamar's in a terrible situation. Respect, like he's in a great terrible because he can't pull like.
He says he's in a great terrible situation.
He can't act like I'm not gonna play though. We can't do that.
Nah, he gonna play. He's going on that tag. Yeah,
he has to go at a high level to do it. I just think it's kind of like. I don't know. It's tough. Like, he still got to go out there and show who he is. He still got to do it. I think you take that money that you get. If they give you that tag, you take it. And then you got to run. You just got to keep on low. You could give them nothing next time. If you get out there next year, it gets ugly. Like, no, I'm putting it out there day one. I need 240 guaranteed. Like, you got to.
Well, yeah, because if he never put out the reports about the 3 for 133, nobody knows that side of it. And it's like you talk about. Man, you need to hire an agent. What your mom doing? What you doing? And all of that narrative. But now,
that's not a bad deal.
No, it wasn't. Though.
He negotiated. I could see why he'd want some more guaranteed per year or whatever. But
we're talking about to us once again. If you buy a house, to all my people out there, if you got property and somebody tells you they're gonna short you $100,000 on your property, but you're like, we're still making a lot of money. What you gonna do? And yeah, you'll have your people who speak in this market, I'm gonna do it. All right, but like that's 100,000 short. Yeah. And we're not saying 100,000. We're talking about 100 million in his case. Oh, I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. Because he should get in the range of 210, 213. You know,
in terms of the guaranteed portion.
If we're really gonna be honest. He should get 233. If Deshaun got 230, he should get anywhere 233 and up, if we're really being honest. So you want me to settle at 133 when I'm kind of thinking I can get 233? No, I'm not settling for that.
Yeah, then the Ravens' arguments, though, is like, hey, if the Browns do that deal, it doesn't mean like we have to. Or if the Cardinals pay Kyler Murray, it doesn't mean that we have to.
Somebody has to.
Yeah, and that's what we talked about last week. I was surprised hearing all these teams come out and say we're not interested because I think a lot of them could have done better by getting Lamar Jackson. Although Moats has a theory though too.
Oh yeah,
going back to the Deshaun Watson scenario last year with Baker, maybe they just want to keep their cards close to their vest right now.
Because remember how the Browns had to essentially overpay for Watson because initially they came out and showed that they were in love with him and he kind of turned them down. And that's when Baker kind of got upset, was in his feelings. So you already knew, all right, Baker probably ain't going to play another down here. We got to make sure we get this guy that we done publicly put out there. So right now, any team that's sending an offer sheet for Lamar is tipping their hand. They're going to let the Ravens know what they're willing to offer, piss off they starting quarterback or their quarterback situation, and Baltimore can simply turn around and say, we'll just match that deal and take that. Thank you for doing the hard work. Thank you for negotiating it. We know that's his market now officially. All right, we'll pay that. So if you're one of these other teams, just from a business perspective, why tip your hand like that? Why put it out there unless you're all the way confident that you can get him?
Nobody's going to offer him.
Yeah, because Baltimore still has that ability to, all right, you offering, I'll just match it. Cool.
But at the same time, we got to also remember nobody's ever left on this tax. Like, it's never
true.
happened.
This is also
so,
true.
Even though, it's cool and we're making a big drama out of it, we've never seen it happen before.
Because you got to give up the first-round picks as well as the contract, as well as tipping your hand publicly and letting everybody know, and you need his employer currently to say, all right, cool, we'll let him leave for that.
Deke said some real stuff last week, I'm not doing that before the draft. I'm not doing nothing before the draft.
No.
No. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just not doing it right now.
I think this is how it works with the franchise tag. It'd be smart for Lamar to wait on this whole tag situation because you still got a Burrow, Herbert, and Hurts out there.
Let them get paid
first. So then it would bump up the average top 5 salaries, which would then bump up his franchise tag. Yeah. I think that's how it works.
See,
I don't know if it's based off last year's or if it's all the ones that are happening right now.
Yeah, I didn't think whatever, when Burrow and them dudes get, because it's the new league year now. So, yeah, I didn't think that anything is getting signed,
I could be wrong on that. Tag. I could be wrong.
I just think that's going to add fuel to the fire of it.
Yeah, it definitely would.
I don't think it's going to, I don't see Lamar finishing his career as a Raven. I think you're going to see that story unfold. They're going to let him get up out of there. They're trying to kind of buy time to see if somebody else will step up. They're trying to see if this Tyler Huntley thing is a real thing. They might go
the Pro Bowler.
My answer to that is no.
He's a Pro Bowler, Deke. Put some respect on him. He's a Pro Bowler. He's no Mike White. He's a Pro Bowler. Remember that.
They might go see about something else. Don't let AR be there. You know that's pick. If AR is there, that's pick.
Jeez. Okay. So all good on the Lamar front then, right there. Because this is obviously something that I think, like we all talked about it, we don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, I don't think he finishes as a Raven. I think that drama is gonna fold out. Le'Veon-ish. He'll get out.
Okay.
That's a big word.
Does he play in Baltimore this season as a Raven?
He'll be a Raven this year. He'll be a disgruntled Raven, but he'll be a.
It's on the tag, the 1-year tag.
Yeah, he's gonna get that tag. He's gonna Kirk Cousins this thing. He's gonna get you for the full. He might come back, get you next year, and he's gone.
It worked out great for Kirk. Remember that, because he was the first guy with a fully guaranteed deal. Don't forget that. He's like the soldier boy of this contract stuff. Everybody talk about Drake. Soldier Boy was the first one. All right.
Yeah.
Just know that. Kirk was the first one to do this. Lamar copping him.
The first one.
All right.
To pull the ski mask
Come
off.
on. Chill out. You're doing way too much now. Chill out. You doing way too much. You doing way too much. The ski mask was not off. He did not have a ski mask on. He earned. He was a hard working lunch pill, hard hat and boots guy. Okay. He did all those things.
It's a robbery. That's what Kirk did. Like, what are you talking about?
It's crazy.
I was there. We was in Washington. I'll stand on it. We had to beat the Giants to make the playoffs. This is a Googleable fact. The Giants.
It was supposed to be a guarantee, right?
They took everybody out. Score was 14-7. Lost the game. Didn't make the playoffs. It's crazy. I'm talking about Pierre played. Deshaun Watson.
Hey, y'all had D-Jax. D-Jax was over there.
Come on,
yeah.
Deshaun Watson played.
Y'all was stupid. Y'all was nice with it. Yeah.
Jordan Reed.
Yeah,
played.
no, before he was dealing with the concussions, he was out there. Yeah,
Trent Davis was out there. At the other tight
and Morgan Moses on that same line. Absolutely, bro. We know what you was on.
And Morgan Moses with a Brandon Sheriff.
Yeah,
stop.
Yeah,
stop. Spencer Long, who went and got paid by the Jets after.
Oh, and all them dudes ain't show up in that playoff game. Left Kirk out there to dry. I can't believe they left Kirk out there by himself. Kirk was the only one out there slinging it, and they was out there trying to party Cancun on 3. I know what was going on, man. Why they sabotage Kirk like that, man?
Man, you like that?
I'm just saying, man. Like, it was a bad night. What time was the game?
It was a night game.
That's the problem.
It was a night
That's
game.
the problem there. If it would have been at 1 o'clock, Kirk would have lit him up.
Kirk at 1 o'clock is a Hall of Famer.
Kirk got curfew. All right, so you just know 4 o'clock is iffy. It's real iffy.
I heard they about to be done with Kirk. I heard that's not.
Don't be surprised.
That's not too stable, no.
Hey, it's going. Whenever they make that move and we see Justin Jefferson disgruntled and his numbers go down, y'all just know. Y'all already know. All right, there is no Justin without the captain. Just remember that. And y'all heard that here first. Just remember that.
Man.
Okay?
That's a quote.
I stand by it. I guarantee it. Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right, it's a brand name, baby. It's a brand name.
Bro, I had a lot of people asking some interesting questions when I talked about AR last week. I need y'all to take notes and same energy with that.
They was definitely asking questions. When you said, yo, we need to draft me there at 17, they was like, hold on now, what's going on with TG, bro? What strand is he on today? That's all they kept asking. I was like, bro, maybe he on that shade pack. Maybe he's supporting the homie. I don't know, but I'm with it though. I see what you was on. Fair enough. All right, now, before we get up out of here, we got another serious thing we got to talk about. Okay.
Yeah.
It's March Madness. We've seen one team take care of business last night in very, very nice fashion. But we had some people looking at y'all get in and they was having some questions like, bruh, how that happen? How that work? So I just wanted to get a chance for you to defend yourself with your W seeding.
The Big 12 is the toughest conference in basketball, in college basketball. Everybody that watches college basketball knows that. Yes, I watch it too. The Big 12 is the toughest conference in college basketball. From Kansas to West Virginia, even to Iowa State, everybody's tough in that conference.
Don't forget Baylor. Give Baylor a little love, John. Yeah.
Baylor, so everybody's tough. Everybody's tough. Yeah, don't sleep on everybody's tough. So it's like we came, we did what we had to do, we got in. Now we about to run the table. Cinderella story.
Hold on. It's tough. Y'all did what you did. Y'all got in. Now you're gonna run the table?
Yeah, you know how it is. Just get in.
What?
Get in.
I know we're running it on our side, so maybe if you're that confident, maybe we'll see a backyard brawl in the championship.
We'll beat y'all.
No.
We'll slow Dior down. We'll beat y'all.
No.
We'll slow them down.
Hey. Pitt got a bucket last night. I don't know if y'all know that, man. Pitt was going off last night, man. They performed.
We got the next
clutch,
Steph Curry pulling up from half court. We also got a dude that's clutch as
from
hell,
the logo,
basically
bro.
like Jordan.
He was from the logo with it, man.
Pitt's tough. Pitt can score. Pitt can score. That's a good team.
Yeah.
Pitt can score. They're tough. The best team on the ACC is Duke. Everybody know that, but Pitt's all right. They're cute. They're a good team. Like, they'll get to a lot.
They caught us on a bad day.
Who's going further in the tournament?
I think WV's bounce round one. We got this nice momentum from this first 4 game.
The boys say, yo, it's easy.
We're going to be rolling. You're going to wake up after this weekend. We're in the Sweet 16.
But you know they're in trouble. Pitt's in the tough bracket, too.
No. Everything I'm seeing, we got a pretty nice path to the Sweet 16. We got some cupcakes.
I do got y'all in the Sweet 16. I got you in the Sweet 16. I got you dying there, though. It's over there.
You said you ain't going to get past it.
No. You only got one more Saturday to head up there.
So you got Pitt going to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Where do you legitimately have WVU?
The Elite 8, Final 4 type. What's up? We good?
All right. good. It's all good. It's all good. I like your confidence. I like it.
Come on, man.
I ain't got no dog in this horse. So, I'm just enjoying it all. I was tuned in the pit last night. I'm going to be tuned in when WVU play. It's fun for me. So, I'm good.
Shout out my guy Arthur Motes. It was just his birthday, man.
Hey, salute the guy. Come on, man. Hey, they say he's a jolly good fella. That's what they say about the guy, man. No, I appreciate you, man. You it's all love, baby. Hey, you tap the line, man. So I always appreciate that when you hit the line for the little birthday. I'm like, TG hit me with the happy birthday, but also these moves going on. I'm like, yo, TG, really, bro? Can't make this up. I'm like, yo, hit with the happy birthday, but check this move. I'm like, yo, all right. Like, the birthday was just like the icebreaker. Like, hey, I got that out early, but also, all right.
Happy birthday. Are you seeing mama? Like, happy birthday.
Okay.
Did you see Juju to the Patriots?
That's what I was just about to bring up before you left.
Id the people see
3 for 33?
Juju strikes again.
What was your thoughts on the deal, man? What was your thoughts on it?
Man, Juju strikes again. I don't care what they say. Juju, that's amazing. He's done great.
Oh, for himself, this is amazing. For himself, this is amazing.
If there was an out-kicker coverage, this is it. Like,
bro, did you say if there's an out-kick your coverage, this is it?
You gotta respect it. Seriously though, bro. He won a Super Bowl. He's gotten paid about 2-3 times. He's done it. He talks big trash on Twitter to these boys. Can't do nothing with him.
That's why I went to the Patriots. I think he's ducking the whole hey, staying with the Chiefs and building that rivalry up. Now he's on another team. It's gonna fly under the radar.
Son said he outkicked his coverage. He be talking big on Twitter.
Big on Twitter. He makes them talk real
cash on. You be like, bro, is this you in real life? Like, it's no way. It's no way,
bro. He puts himself in in situations like if I see you out, it's on. If I see you out, it's on.
He definitely make that vibe. You see how people responded to him?
Like you acting like that. I don't know if I love him with the Patriots. I didn't want to say it, but like, is that the Patriot way? Or is the Patriot way so
literally that was my biggest hiccup. Everybody that I know that has spent time in New England, I don't see how Juju deals with that on a day-to-day.
But I'm hearing things like New England's dope. When you're in there, it's different. But
that's not what I've heard. I've heard it's a class of the dopeness. But maybe for Juju, because of his pay grade, it's going to be different.
I can see that.
But that's also what I heard. It's like, where are you at within this thing? And that's also going to determine that. But in terms of the TikTok, the social, like that has been like none regardless of who you are in that organization.
They gave him 3 for 33. That means they like him a lot.
Yeah.
That's about what he got in Kansas City, though. It's just long term.
Yeah, because Kansas City was 1 for 9? So, yeah.
Yeah, 1 for 9, 1 for 10 type.
Yeah.
So, that's just who he is. But that's a dub, man. That's a dub.
That boy said, hey, you talk about kicking your coverage. He did it in real life. Shout out to Juju, though, man. Nah, it's all love for him, though, man, because like we said, it's all about getting paid. That's the name of the game. Get you a check. If you can get you a ring, you do both. Oh, man, you are great. Yeah.
Can I drop a Pittsburgh name?
What you got?
What, for us to sign?
What do you think about Frank Clark to the Steelers? Is that too much? They don't need it.
You don't like Alex Highsmith then? And you trying to spend more? That's my only thing.
I played well last year. I just think Frank would be such a perfect Steeler. Such a dog, like that dog.
But what's that number gonna be? That's part of the reason why he got released out in Kansas City was the number.
But I don't think to me, I think Frank's gonna go back to Seattle. I think Frank's gonna do something like that. He's gonna go west. L.A. Rams.
I should have known he had a Seattle tie. I totally forgot that. We got to start cross-referencing every player that TG brings up with Seattle and West Virginia. If they got a Seattle Seahawks tie or a West Virginia tie, they gonna make their way over here. Just know that I'm starting to cross-reference you. Yeah, how you doing this thing? Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, shoot, you said that was your last one. I guess my last one then. Rodgers to them Jets?
Rodgers to the Jets. I told you that last week, though.
Low key, you did. Low key.
I told that last week.
Low key, you did.
Knew already. We've been knew that.
Yeah.
That's old news.
You was on it. You that's low key.
I
yeah.
appreciate how Aaron Rodgers is the GM of that thing right now.
He said, you got to sign my boys first. He said, sign my boys first.
Then I'll come talk to you.
But I'm not doing it until you sign my boys. You're not going to get me here and then hit me with the, we ran out of money for them. No. Them first, then me. Yeah.
I need Lazard paid. I need Cobb on the phone. Marcellus Lewis. Make sure you call that. Yeah. And then check my man with the knee. Check on my man with the knee.
They did have OBJ on the list.
I don't know if he gonna make it that one in. That might get tough, but everybody else is in there. Watch. Everybody else is in there. Randall Cobb's in there for sure.
No. That was like the first phone call. So you can't talk to me without Randall. If he ain't there, don't even waste my time.
Don't waste my time. Yeah. I'll go on the Pat McAfee show, give you whatever you want, but make sure you give me that. Make sure you give me that. You know what I mean?
Hey, son.
No free shout outs. That's a West V guy. I had to drop it in there.
We know.
You know what I mean?
Now, does that make the Jets contenders?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So they were the second best or third best team in the AFC East?
That division is loaded.
Are they the second best or the third best team in the AFC East? That's the real question. Are they the second best or the third best team? Boy, don't you lie like that. Boy, don't you lie like that. All right, now, TG. Don't you get up here and say no nonsense like that, TG.
Tragedy happened out of this. A very good team.
TG, so you try to play. You funny. That very good team. You talk about the Dolphins or the Jets. Who's the team that's not going to get it? It can't be the Buffalo Bills. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say.
You know how
I'm trying to figure out what you trying to say here, man.
TG, are you saying a window is closing for that team?
It sounds like you saying something real offensive over here. You trying to be offensive? Like, what we doing over here, B?
Hold on. Since we're on it, let me put this out here first so you state my date, my time, everything.
Okay, so let me hear what you state.
Tom Brady's coming back. He's coming to the Dolphins. There's no way he don't. There's no way he lets this golden team pass him. This would be the best team he has since Randy Moss and the boys. It's no way he don't come out of retirement.
Okay, so Miami's the number 2 team in the division. Okay,
Miami's one.
What?
Really, I'm gonna be real with you.
Wait. Is that with or without Brady?
Miami's 2.
You making my hair hurt. Ain't no way.
Wait, Miami with or without Brady?
Miami's 1.
With Tua.
No. Wait. So Miami, if Tua is there and is not Brady, where's Miami
at? It's still 2. You didn't see all that? Did you miss what happened this weekend?
Did you miss what happened this weekend? What's up there in the 716. Just know.
They brought in that big 6'3" corner that can run.
Cool. That's cool.
They got Xavier on the other side.
Deke.
They got Jordan Phillips on a pass rush.
Wait. Deke. So hold on. What's his ranking? Does he have? So you have Jets 1 with Rodgers, Dolphins 2.
Yes.
Right now.
You don't.
I'm not saying I disagree or anything.
You don't hear? They got Tyreek Hill going out. He's going on the deep routes. If you double that on the
I'm not buying into the Dolphins though. No, I won't do that to Moats. I'm not doing that because he knows I don't like Tua. No.
And they brought that other.
The Bills have Josh Allen. No, I'm not doing that.
What are we talking
over there?
The Rodgers to Jets makes it interesting though.
What are we?
Like they didn't beat the Bills.
Why you acting like the Bills ain't beat them? Twice.
Twice.
They didn't stop the Bills. In fact, the only reason they got up out that stadium the first time was because it was 100-something degrees in Miami and dudes started to cramp up. That's literally the only reason they even got out of that stadium.
That's what they do.
Bro, in Miami in September. But you saw when it was cold and when they had to come back through, how that turned out.
Tom will be there by then.
Man, we ain't tripping on Tom. We ain't tripping on Tom.
I do agree with you. If Brady goes there, I would have the Dolphins
Tom
over.
Back. Bring Tom. Tom left when he knew it was time to leave. He knew what time it was. Man, Tom, come on back. Hey, what they say? You know what they say in the movies, right? Man, that old guy, he was great, right? He was elite bank robber, elite of elite, and he did that last when he got out the game. And then that one person called him up like, "Yo, I got this great scheme. I got this guy on the front, this the driver. Everything is perfect. You just gotta show up. That's it." And when they come back in the movie, what happens? It always ends terribly. Always. So for Brady, when he comes back to the Dolphins, just know Buffalo been out this thing. They ain't tripping. That old dog gonna feel a little different. That's all I'm saying, man. I like it. I ain't tripping either way. I like it.
But boss, that's Tom. I get all the moves talking about.
It sounds good. It sound good. Just know we ain't no tripping on Tom. Tom could bring that. Man, you going back to the 305. You want to, Tom. Just know. You know what happened in that 716. He know what time it is.
I don't even know what time it is.
Hey, you think there's Juju signing, man? Because you didn't say you're 3 and the 4 yet. Does Juju signing put the Pats up to 3, maybe?
Because you trying to tell me Buffalo the 4th best team in the AFC East? That what you trying to tell me?
Buffalo's the 3 for sure.
So the Patriots are the Patriots? Is that what you telling me?
Yeah, they're 4. They're still New England, but they're 4. They got quarterback issues. They're not all the way together. They'll be a good team, though. I think you'll see about 3 teams get in from their conference stuff.
But it ain't Buffalo, is what you telling me, huh?
Nah, they'll be the 3rd. They gonna have to get them in on that wild card.
Oh, we ain't tripping on that. Man, it's only 1 seed that gets to buy anyway. So, hey, that's all window dressing. We want smoke anywhere. It's kind of like Pittsburgh. You just stick the smoke wherever you get it. We ain't tripping.
Man, they'll come in on that wild card and they'll go to somewhere like...
With Rodgers going to the Jets, I mean, AFC's insane right now.
Oh, yeah.
We're still got to talk about the AFC West, AFC North.
Yeah.
They'll come in on that wild card and go to Kansas City first game.
Kansas City? No. That'd be the 1 seed. Who's the 1 seed? If it's not Kansas City, who's the 1 seed? Oh, you said it's going to New York?
Oh, my.
Most, you know what we used to say that line.
Oh, whoa.
The whole AFC has to come through New York.
It's got to go through New York?
We got to go through New York.
Yo,
whoa. We're at MetLife in November and December.
Whoa, I was not ready. I did not know that's where we were going with this thing. That is going through New York.
In that field this year come November, December. Y'all talents down the street to Buffalo or something.
Yo.
I know you feel that.
Everything goes through New York. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
everything comes through MetLife.
That's you really drinking this Kool-Aid today. You on that Kool-Aid. You on the Kool-Aid.
They're loaded. With that deep in him, that's a good team, bro. You know. You can act like that. You know. And don't let him get a couple of his demands. Don't let him get that knee problem. Don't let that come back healthy. All right. You know. Don't let that knee problem come back looking nice. All right.
So are the Jets your favorite to come out of the AFC, period?
That's my Madden team. That's what I'm going with.
Oh, my God.
That's what I'm going with. I'm calling it now. That's my team on Madden. I might start using them now so people used to me using them.
Wait, what do you play? You play Madden?
Oh,
you know I play Madden.
You play regs? What do you do? I guess you don't do Ultimate Team.
I do online. I come whoop dudes.
You should have joined the franchise.
He said, I come whoop dudes.
I'm nice on the franchise. The only thing is y'all be drafting players and then you got to load them up and all that.
We just did that. Yeah, we just did that.
He said, I want that thing stocked. Just give me the regular roster as is, not 30 rosters down. You upgrade it. Yeah. Okay.
You run your offense, I'm going to run mine. Let's see what we do.
Okay.
I really run the RPOs and all that.
So if it was a head-to-head 1v1, you versus anybody is what you're trying to tell me?
Yeah. Anybody else listening? I'm TD Garvin on the PS5.
What are you on? Oh, you PS5?
I'm about to say, what position you playing? You 5 PS5?
You know I'm on the PS5. I got an iPhone. People got Xbox. That's like Android users, man. I'm on the PS5.
He's right.
I do agree with that, though. That's the funny part. I'm like, yo, the Xbox is definitely like you an Android person. You're the Xbox, bro. I'm cool on you, bro. I'm cool.
Come on, yo. I'm on the 5. I'm the PlayStation 6.
Okay.
More, man.
Okay.
But yeah, that's one. Everything comes through New York this year.
I like his confidence.
Everything runs through New York.
I like his confidence.
Everything.
We're gonna stay tuned on this one. We're gonna see. This thing got potential legs. This thing. We're gonna see where we go with this. Okay.
If you don't have a quarterback in the AFC, I feel bad for you. You cannot survive. I'm talking about defense wins championships, but you have to score 28.
So who has quarterbacks then?
Here you go.
TG. My God. My God.
Should we stop while before you say something crazy? Just
Them boys down in Florida throwing together. You know what time it is.
Okay.
You seen the pictures in the video.
Okay.
TG's trying to save it now.
Okay, so we got a quarter. I was just asking. I just need
Come on, man. I
Deke,
can't wait for my QB rankings.
Deke, the way he laughed, I'm with you,
Deke. Are going to
Deke.
show that we have a quarterback here.
I'm with you, Deke. The way he laughed, it was a little too.
Rankings.
It was too fast of a laugh and too passionate of a laugh for him to come back and his next comment be, "They working out in Florida though." Yeah,
working out in Florida though.
He was going intangibles. Man, do you see? Man, great leadership down there. Boom. His phone hung up. That's how you should have known it. That's how you should have known what time it was. His phone hung up when he was not ready to commit to the Steelers having a quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a shame. Is he calling back?
He's calling back.
Okay.
Hello.
So I said something about your quarterback and got hung up.
See, no, we thought that T-Mobile was like, you know what, since you're not going to support Kenny, it just banged on you. That's what we thought it was.
I said something about your quarterback and got banged.
John Doe in the chat called it phone karma. Yeah, John Doe said it's phone karma. He was like, you start talking reckless, this what happens. Yeah. Yeah, they was like, don't do TG like that. Jay underrated said, don't do KP like that, man. So yeah, they figured that's what was going on. Mm-hmm.
I sent my KP apology letter in last year. I just haven't fully drank the Kool-Aid.
I know. You're bringing up the Richardson stuff in the draft.
But wait a minute. It's okay. You're not alone. Big Noriega, who's a big-time fan of the show, says TG sees what the real football fans see. Yeah. A trash quarterback.
I didn't say that.
That's what Big Noriega said, and he's saying that you're all on the same page in terms of your perspective of the QB here. That's what he's saying.
I told you, he just gives me Tannehill vibes. I think he's dope. I think he's a guy. It just gives me a Tannehill kind of vibe. I think he can play. I think he's a step better than that, but I don't know. I like him. He's cool. He made a nice throw in Baltimore. You remember that?
I do.
I do.
That was
all right.
Why don't be so specific though? I do though. I do.
Okay, you see what I did there.
You were hyper focused on one, but you was like, he made a throw in Baltimore.
He made a post. You remember that big boy post?
Okay, there we go.
Remember that?
Okay.
I want to see who he is this year. Like, we'll see. This is it. This is where we find out. This year 2. Who are you? You know.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. The AFC, you got to score, man. You got to score.
I'm with you.
You got to score. You got to score in bundles, too.
Now technically, I'm done with my questions, but I have something that the chat has brought up because it came up earlier, and Deke, it really had Deke flustered earlier. But Deke actually started this conversation earlier.
I did not.
So I'm going to give you the context, and I got to ask you, okay? So
right.
Deke came in. He was passionate. He was like, yo, Coach T was on Big Ben's podcast. He was excited about it. And I'm like, all right, bet. So he's like, you gotta hear this audio. Play the audio. They're talking. Okay. Ben makes reference to he could still play. Coach T says, you've done enough. And we kind of like laughed it off, right? Like, hey, one guy saying he can still do it. The other guy's like, nah, you good. So Deke was like, this just shows the sabotage. This 7 can still get it done. But unfortunately, the team doesn't want to give him an opportunity. So it made me just start to think a little bit. Kenny versus 7, not long term, just for 2023. Who gives the team the better option? Now, when I asked Deke this, Deke didn't give me an answer. He was kind of torn. He was like, it's certain things that Kenny does, certain things that Ben does at this stage that kind of had him back and forth. We put a poll up. Mm-hmm. The poll was rather lopsided. But I'm not going to tell you which way because I don't want to influence your answer.
Sure.
But for just 2023, just this season, who gives the Steelers the best chance at winning a Super Bowl? KP8 or BR7?
KP8. It's over for Ben, man. Unless Ben live in Miami, that's a wrap. I don't think he can hit the Miami exit. I think that's a little too. Ben can't move no more, man. Ben, remember when Ben fell that one play that was on the meme and everybody was talking about it? That was the sign of the time. Like, he can't move no more. You got to be able to move.
I do remember. That was a home joint, too. Yeah.
That was the sign of the time. Like, he just can't move no more. Ben's strength growing up, if you remember, was Ben could move. That's how he became.
Oh, he's freaky athletic, yeah.
Big Ben. He just can't move no more. When he stopped being able to move, his game changed. He's still a throw, well, and he's him, but the game, you got to be able to move now. People account too much for, like, you can't play 10 on 11.
Yeah.
It just don't work. You can't. You got to play 11 on 11. You got to do a zone read and hold that. And you just got to do RPOs. The game's just too different now. You got to have a QB that can move. You got to. It's the standard.
Okay.
It's the standard.
Okay.
You can't move enough.
Do you got an answer for it, Shed? You still going?
I still plead the fifth.
Still got to do some market research.
I have the PC answer. I think we would have very much success with both players. Either or.
Dead is. I like it, bro. I like it. But
I love how you ride with it, though. I'm with you.
Hey, you got to find somebody that ride for you the way that Deke ride for 7. I'm convinced.
No, I'll put it to you this way. I think if 7's on the team last year, definitive. Because I mean, I was saying it throughout all last season. You know, if we had been from we'd be in playoffs. We'd have double-digit wins, all this. But now this is another year. I told you, I gave you all the context for each. Yeah, we're a year removed. Ben, fully retired, retirement mode. Kenny, I think he's going to make this year 1 to year 2 jump. I'm just going to plead the fifth. We'd have success either way.
A year away from the game, and he still pleads the fifth for KP?
Huh?
KP is a savage right now, man.
Oh, he's going to be good. I told you, wait for my QB rankings.
All right. Okay. Well, I like it there, baby. I like it. Well, my dog, always a pleasure. Always. West Virginia better win, though. Just know West Virginia better win. They about to say, yeah. They got to win. Pitt them took care of business. West Virginia need to win. But as always, though, we definitely appreciate you, broski.
West V. All right.
All right, peace.
All right, peace, bro.